देख बिना ब्रेक।
Download Tak app.
In a world flooded with fake news, deepfakes could be a weapon of mass destruction, with images, audio and video so similar to the real thing that even technology cannot catch which one is real and which one is fake. We're currently at the Deepfake stall here at the World Economic Forum. I'm joined by Hao Lee. He's the Chief Executive Officer of a company that's developing technologies that first help the good guys understand what deepfake is, how it works, and how to prevent it from being exploited by the bad guys. Hao, welcome to India today.
Nice to meet you.
So I see you have this kiosk which is drawing a lot of attention.
Yes,
can you take us through what you're doing at this kiosk and how deepfakes really work and how much of a menace this is going to be today and tomorrow? Come,
Absolutely.
let's get started.
Yes. So, this is our interactive deepfake demo. So let me just adjust the camera a little bit. All right. So this acts a little bit like a virtual mirror, right? I can see myself. If I tap on it, you can actually see a blue face that starts tracking my face. So if I do certain expressions, it would just do mine. Right? And now I can actually select from this menu the people I want to become. Let's say I want to become
Lionel Messi there. You've got Leonardo DiCaprio.
I have George Bush. I have Will Smith. Let's just start with Will Smith. So I click on his face. It instantly swaps my face with Will Smith's face. Right? So I can smile and do all kinds of facial expressions, and he's doing exactly what I'm doing. So here, let me just pick a couple of other people. Let me be DiCaprio.
So what's the point that you're making? Because the image in front, of course, is just a demonstration for how this technology can be used. But what are the practical applications and the fear of this technology being misused?
Correct. So our company Pinscreen is not focused on creating deepfakes. What we actually do is we're building photorealistic avatars that are accessible to people. So on the way on creating that, we develop technologies that actually allows us to use recent advances in AI to actually generate humans using data that is collected for these specific people. And this specific demo is as you mentioned, it's basically a collaboration with WEF, where we're trying to create awareness about the dangers of these kind of technologies. So let me pick some. Here I can be a K-pop star.
So now you're a K-pop star, but the question is, how easy or difficult is it for deepfakes to be used by politicians, by political parties, by others who are looking to create mischief?
Well, first of all, as you can see in this demo, not only is it very, very easy to use this, traditionally you always needed like a production pipeline in order to create these kind of effects. But here now, this technology just shows how accessible this is. And the second thing that we show here, this is a very advanced version of deepfakes, which is real-time, which means that I can actually address to a bunch of people, broadcast myself in real time, and even react to people.
So can you show me a demonstration as well? Can I be Will Smith for a moment?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you can come in.
Okay, so here's what's at play. What this technology allows you to do is become someone else. And the fear is that you can create a deep fake which looks like any Indian politician. Take Prime Minister Modi, take Rahul Gandhi, take Arvind Kejriwal, or anybody for that matter, and get them to say things they never said. Is that not the real fear? There you go. I'm Will Smith now, just for a moment, looking a little funny, but this is just a demonstration application which suggests that you can actually use this technology, use the artificial intelligence he's talking about to make Will Smith say something he actually never did.
Yeah, exactly. And this kind of technology is already exploited for harmful purposes, right? So deepfakes, which the author is actually anonymous, has actually released, an open source software called actually Deepfake.
I am Lionel Messi now, just for a moment, the footballer. And the fear is, in an era where clips on social media can go viral in a matter of seconds, you can get Lionel Messi, or just think of any character there, to say something he never said. And before anybody can clarify, before you can explain what really happened, that entire piece of misinformation would go viral, which if it comes, just say hours before a big polling day in a country where elections are due, that can really wreak havoc.
Right.
It has. What's been the one demonstration of deepfake which has caused damage in the real world? Is this still something which is restricted to universities, academic campuses, tech companies, the WEF, or do you think it's happening in real life as well?
No, it's actually happening in real life already. So deepfakes kind of technology is already spreading on the internet since more than 2 years. And there's a cybersecurity company that actually made some analysis, and they found out that 96% of all the deepfakes are related to porn. There were, as of July 2019, there were 134 million views of celebrities like Gal Gadot, Emma Watson, Scarlett Johansson that were inserted into hardcore pornography. There were cases where deepfakes were used for revenge porn, and now it's not too hard to actually imagine how these kind of technologies could be harmful in the political sphere as well as for corporations, right?
So there, George Bush at this moment, but he spoke of revenge porn, which is important because let's assume a boyfriend and a girlfriend, husband, wife have a breakup, and the spurned party then superimposes the image of his former partner on some other porn video, and that boy or that girl's reputation is tarnished forever. And you can keep clarifying it's not me, but it's a deep fake. It's a fake which almost looks like the real thing, and that then becomes that bigger problem.
That's absolutely true, right? And here the deepfakes, it's real time, so you can still see like some artifacts a little blurrier, but it's possible to create completely undetectable.
Well, that's important. Remember, we're here in front of a live stall. That's a very basic camera up there, and what's being created is being created in a matter of seconds. That's Angela Merkel now. So that's Theresa May. That's Theresa May. So imagine if this was done over time. Imagine if you actually had serious programming going into this over a period of days and weeks. You can create something really, really real. And I think there's a big fear in these circles that the American presidential elections will be one big litmus test for this.
Yeah, I think in general, I think the ability to actually manipulate elections, insights, conflicts on through social media because there's zero fact checking is actually a potential danger.
So you've spoken highly about the problem. This is a technology demonstration. What do you think needs to be done to deal with this problem?
Yes. So first of all, we're doing already the first step, which is creating awareness, educating people that they can't trust everything they see. That's almost like the main message that our booth and our exhibition wants to do. The second thing is there's obviously technological improvements that has to be done, research in this area. For example, how can you use AI to analyze the spread of deepfakes or false video? How can you improve the detection? How can you even detect what the intention is behind a certain media that you want to spread? The third thing is about regulations and laws, right? So what if you can impose certain laws, to regulate how these kind of information are being used?
At the India Today team, at the India Today group, we have a full team that deals with fake news called the Anti-Fake News War Room. But what they're dealing with at this moment is just still pictures, morph pictures. They're dealing with pieces of information. What you're not dealing with, because this takes the problem to a whole different dimension, what you're not dealing with is videos that look so real, so close to the truth that you don't know whether the person actually said what he did or did not do. He can keep clarifying, but by then the danger and the damage has already been done. You can keep clarifying later that this is not you, that you never said it, but by then the clip's already gone viral and the damage has already been done. With video journalist Subodh Saxena, this is Rahul Kamal reporting from the World Economic Forum in Davos.